Morning girls. Today is the last part of haloalkane chapter, that is polyhalogen compounds. Polyhalogen compounds means the compounds containing two or more than two halogen atoms are known as polyhalogen compounds. For example, CH2Cl2, CHCl3, that is chloroform, etc. are the examples of polyhalogen compounds. Okay, so first we are taking example CH2Cl2. What is the name? Dichloromethane or methylene chloride or methane chloride. These are the names. Formula is CH2Cl2. Okay, and it is a colorless, sweet smelling liquid, and it will affect central nervous system. Low level of this one chloromethane in air leads to irritation to eyes, ear, etc. But high level leads to nausea, dizziness, etc. Okay. One of the main uses of this one is it is used in paint strippers and paint removers, and it is used as the solvent in drugs. Any two uses you can learn. Okay. The next one is CHCl3. What is CHCl3 or chloroform? It is known as trichloromethane. It is trichloromethane. Earlier, a lot of you know it was using as the anesthetic, okay, but now it is replaced by ether, ETHER, O functional group, that is ether, because it is having many side effects. That is why it is removed by ether. It is also a colorless liquid, okay, and it's high level in air. It affect which one? Our kidney and liver functioning, etc. Okay, what are the main uses of this? Is it is used as the solvent. It is mainly used as a solvent for fat, alkaloids, etc. and it is used for the preparation of refrigerant, freon refrigerant. We know freons means chlorofluorocarbons. Okay, it is used for the preparation of the refrigerant freon R22. So which one is used for the preparation of R22? It is chloroform. Okay, and in this part it's important thing is this one, storage of chloroform. Chloroform we have to store in tightly closed dark bottles. Why? Means when it is exposed to air and light, okay, it will be converted to a very high poisonous compound, that is COCl2, carbonyl chloride. It is also known as phosgene. What is phosgene? COCl2, carbonyl chloride, that is phosgene. This phosgene is highly poisonous. So for the prevention of the formation of phosgene, okay, we have to we have to keep or store chloroform in tightly closed dark bottles. Otherwise it will undergo oxidation and produce highly poisonous phosgene, that is carbonyl chloride. Okay, this is according to this equation, that is chloroform plus oxygen, we will get phosgene, COCl2, that is carbonyl chloride plus HCl. To prevent this reaction, we can add ethanol, C2H5OH, that is our ethanol, okay, to prevent this oxidation. So chloroform will be mixed with ethanol to prevent this oxidation. Okay, here ethanol is acting as the negative catalyst. Okay. Next one is iodoform. Same as chloroform, it is CHCl3. Iodoform means which one? CHI3. Okay. So it is an yellow crystalline substance. Okay. And yellow crystalline substance, and it is used as an ingredient for the powders for ear powder for dogs and cats. Okay, so along with zinc oxide and propionic acid. Okay, that means it is using as an ingredient in ear powder for dogs and cats to prevent infection. Okay, along with which one? Zinc oxide and propionic acid. Okay, earlier it was using as the antiseptic. Okay, the antiseptic property of iodoform is due to the liberation of iodine. I2 will be liberated from here. Okay, so the antiseptic property of iodoform is due to the liberation of which one? Iodine. Okay, so the properties of chloroform and iodoform is almost same. Okay, so clear all of you this one, CH2Cl2, then CHCl3 and CHI3. Next polyhalogen compound is CCl4. CCl4 means all of you know what is it? Carbon tetra chloride, and it is also known as tetrachloromethane. All these polyhalogen compounds are the derivative of which one? Methane. Okay, from methane it is hydrogen is removed and it is substituted by 1 or 2, 3 halogen, 4 halogen atoms. Okay, and it is also a volatile, sweet smelling liquid. Okay, and what are the main use? It is used for the preparation of refrigerants and for the preparation of dry cleaning agent, degreasing agent, and it is used in fire extinguisher and for the preparation of chlorofluorocarbons, etc. Okay, and its main effects, side effects, it will affect brain, eyes, kidney, liver, etc. And what are the common symptoms? If it is inhaled in low level, it is leads to dizziness, vomiting, etc. That is common symptoms for all polyhalogen compounds. And high level leads to coma, unconsciousness, and then even death also can happen if high level carbon tetrachloride is there means. Then what is the other side effect? Main side effect is which one? Ozone depletion. Next is freons. Freons means what is freons? Freons are chlorofluorocarbons of chlorofluoro compounds of methane and ethane. Okay, methane and ethane with chlorine and fluorine. That is chlorofluoro compounds of methane and ethane. All of you know what is the uses of which one? Freons. It is mainly used in the refrigerants. Okay, and it's the main category of this one is which one? Freon 12, that is known as difluoromethane. Then Freon 11, trichlorofluoromethane. Then Freon 22, difluoromethane. Then Freon 114, that is dichlorotetrafluoroethane. Then Freon 113, trifluoroethane. These are the main freons. Okay, and the side effects, all of you know, it leads to the ozone depletion, right? Okay, then the last compound of polyhalogen compound is DDT, and its structure is important. They can ask, draw the chemical structure or formula of DDT. Okay, DDT they can ask. What is DDT means? It is a full form of DDT is para dash dichloro diphenyl, para dash dichloro diphenyl trichloroethane, diphenyl trichloroethane. I will write the structure. So what is DDT? Para dash dichloro diphenyl dichloroethane. Okay, so how I will draw the structure? You can see here, this is one benzene ring. Okay, then carbon, one hydrogen here, one more benzene ring, two equal size. Okay? Then Cl, here one chlorine and here one chlorine. Okay, so how it is? Para dash. This is one para position, this is one para position. Dichloro, two chlorine atoms. Okay, diphenyl, two phenyl group. Trichloroethane. So actually it is two carbon. So it is ethane. In that ethane, that all the substituents are coming. Okay. So ethane, trichloroethane. Why it is trichloro? 1, 2, 3. 3 chlorine atoms are there. So what is the name? Para dash dichloro diphenyl trichloroethane. This is the structure of DDT. They will ask for 1 mark. And we know P.H. Muller is the scientist discovered this one, and he got Nobel Prize for the discovery of DDT. And it was what is the use? All of you know, it is using as the insecticide, pesticide, etc. And in 1960s it is obtained in human tissues and even in human milk, etc. That means it is low volatile and undissociable. Okay, it will long time insoluble. It will take long time to dissociate or to soluble in where. Okay, and it means it will exist as DDT itself. It will not undergo any type of decomposition, and it is having lot of side effects. Okay, And in 1973, United States banned the production and use of DDT. Okay, use and production and all, the side effects and all you can read from the notes. Okay, only the important thing you have to learn the chemical structure or the structure of DDT. So what is DDT? It is para dichloro diphenyl trichloroethane. So that is the end of this chapter. So once again I will tell the summary of this chapter. Okay, so summary means first we started with which one? The what is haloalkane definition, then its classification. After classification, nomenclature was there. After nomenclature, preparation was there. Preparation of haloalkanes and haloidenes were there. Then after that, physical properties were there. Then chemical properties. In chemical properties, it's very important. Nucleophilic substitution reaction, that is SN1 was there. Then SN2 was there. Its stereochemical aspects that was there. Then mechanism was there. That is very important, compulsory question. Then after that, elimination reactions were there. Saints-of rule, etc. were there. Then reaction with metals. Then the reactions of aromatic compounds, many named reactions were there in that. Then the last part was today's class, that is polyhalogen compounds. So clear all of you about that is about this chapter. Thank you girls.